Hey everybody, Daniel Fusco here. Welcome to today's 2-minute message. So we're all on a journey. And I was talking to someone recently and they said, hey, I grew up in the church but I haven't been to church in years. I haven't been reading the Bible. And the question was really like, hey, I've been really making some lousy choices, but does God still hear me when I pray? And that's, I think it's a good question because like I said, all of us are on a journey, and there are some times when we're doing really well and there's other times when we're not doing well. Here's what you need to know about God is that God always hears you when you pray, even if you don't believe in God. See, the Bible actually says that God has numbered all the hairs on all our heads. Because God is God, and in God we live and move and have our being, there's nothing about any of us that God doesn't know, notice, and take note of. But when you put your faith and trust in Jesus, now you become part of his family and you receive all the benefits that come from being in his family. But it's not like when you don't believe in Jesus or you haven't gone to church that God stops hearing your prayers. He loves you. He created you. He sustains you. There's nothing about your life that God is divorced from. But what goes on is that what God really wants to do is, because we are on a journey, when we find ourselves far from God, it's not like God's like, well, you haven't been talking to me like your friend who you don't talk to anymore. And God's like, well, I'm not going to talk to you because you haven't talked to me. That's petty. See, the heart of God is that when we turn to God, God is already there. And so what God really wants for each one of us, and I'm sure many of you right now, you're far from God, is that God, when you turn to the Lord, he's already right there. And God wants you to be closer. So I want you to maybe first, I want you to share this video. Maybe you know some people who are far from God and they're struggling to know, does God really love me? He absolutely does. And then second, let's be honest in the comment section about how we're struggling. How we might be finding ourselves far from God, areas where we say, man, I don't understand prayer, so that we can encourage and provoke one another to love and good work. So listen, have an amazing day, and God bless you guys.